Hi, this is Dave from GadgetHelpline.com and welcome to our review of the Samsung Galaxy Ace 2. It's the second iteration of the Galaxy Ace, and if you look here we've got the original, which was a very popular pay-and-go or cheap contract Android smartphone. Samsung have made some changes which has bumped up the price of the Galaxy Ace 2, but it's a much better phone for it. So, as you can see already, the Galaxy Ace 2 is a little bit taller, it's a little bit wider than the original, and if we turn them on their side, you can see it's also a little bit thinner, and on the whole it's much better designed, it's curvier, it looks better, and it's much nicer to hold in the hand. So those are the improvements aesthetically. Inside the phone has been improved as well, it's faster, it's got a better screen, and we'll look into that a bit later on. But if we just put down the original Ace, we're going to take a look at the Ace 2 now. So on the front we've got the screen, front facing camera, speaker grille. At the bottom, as before, we've got the two touch buttons and the central home button. If we look on the bottom there, we've got the micro USB port and a microphone, which has changed location since the original. On the left hand side we have a micro SD slot, which there's a simple tab there. Volume rocker up and down. Onto the top we've got 3.5mm headphone jack and a tab to pull the back cover off, and on the other side we've just got the power button. So it's nice and neat, it's a slim handset and it looks pretty great. If we take a look at the handset, we'll bring it on here. The main improvement, the star of the show if you like, with the Galaxy S2 is the screen. Samsung have made it a bit bigger, whereas before it was a 3.5 inch display, it's now 3.8 inches, and the quality is much better. It's got a much higher resolution. So you've got 800 by 480 pixels, which is almost double what it was before, and it's much sharper and crisper. So on the original Galaxy Ace, you've got a pixels per inch ratio of 165, whereas on this one, it's 246 pixels per inch. And as you can see, I'm sure you can there, the screen is much brighter, it's more vivid, the colours are great, whereas on the original Galaxy Ace, they're a bit dull, and the icons are crisp and sharp, which also makes it great for reading. It's quite a small phone, but the text is nice pin sharp. It's really good for a budget handset especially, so the screen is fantastic. Whereas Samsung have improved the screen on the Galaxy Ace 2, they've stuck with the same original Android 2.3 Gingerbread software, which may seem a bit of a shame, but they have already said that there's going to be an upgrade to Ice Cream Sandwich coming, which is great. What they have done is they've upgraded TouchWiz, their user interface, so your icons are much better looking, they're more vibrant, and on the whole we think it looks a lot better. It's more intuitive. If we just bring in the original Ace here, you can see the difference in the icons there. It's much brighter, which is obviously because of the screen, but the icons are more colourful as well, and we think TouchWiz 4 is a marked improvement there. So we'll just take a look here. Samsung has added its usual array of applications along with the standard Android apps. So you've got Samsung's own app store, photo editor, which is pretty neat, and you've got some various other things. So Chat On, which is like WhatsApp, instant messaging with BlackBerry, Android and iPhone. You've also got the hubs, so your game hub, music hub, reader hub, etc., and the social hub as well, which combine sort of your Twitter, Facebook and everything all into one. You've got Polaris Office, which is straight off the bat a nice app for Excel, Word, etc. on the go. There's not anything apps-wise particularly that stands out, but as with Samsung Android handsets, it's quite nice that you've got their suite of applications there to give you a little bit more. I've just seen here you've also got AllShare, which is DLNA, so if you've got a Samsung laptop or a Samsung Smart TV connected to the web, you can beam your files, your videos, music and photos from your phone to your laptop or TV over Wi-Fi, which is a nice touch, especially on a budget handset. The whole thing is running off of an improved processor. The original Ace was an 800 MHz single core processor, whereas this one is 800 MHz but dual core, and you can see there's a marked improvement. It's much faster when you're loading up applications. You can multitask here, you can just head straight into an app, nice and quick. So that's an improvement as well, and it means that the Ace 2 is much better with the sort of the new applications and games that are out. It'll deal with them much better, whereas before on the budget handset, the Ace, you might struggle with some of the top end games. So it's faster and more capable, as well as having a better screen. which is great. So it's going to stand it in good stead for when you get ice cream sandwich on the phone. Samsung's made several other improvements to make the Ace 2 markedly better than the original. For instance, we've got storage. The original handset pretty much relied on a microSD card being inserted to install apps, as it only had 158 megabytes of storage. This new handset has got 4 gigabytes straight out of the box, so plenty of room for your media, applications, photos, etc. And of course you've got the microSD card on the side there, which you can bump it up by 32 gigabytes if you want to. So you can have a total of 36 gig around about, which is plenty of space if you love your music, videos, etc. The phone's going to be faster as well when you're on 3G. It's got double the HSDPA speed at 14.4 megabytes compared to the older version. So Facebook, Twitter, loading up YouTube, all of your web browsing when you're on the go, provided you've got a 3G or HSDPA signal, is going to be a lot faster than the original Ace. So again, another reason why this is going to be a great upgrade if you're an existing Galaxy Ace owner. It's got Bluetooth 3.0, again another improvement which should stand you in great stead for headsets, wireless headsets, car audio, etc. You've also got Wi-Fi hotspot, so if you want to share your 3G signal with other devices, and Wi-Fi direct as well. Aside from that, the other two changes are in the battery and the camera. The battery is bigger, not by a huge amount, it's a little bit bigger, and that's mostly to deal with the more powerful processor and the better screen. We found that the handset will still last you 24 hours, or if you're a light user, very light, you don't use the screen too much, play games, you will get more out of it, so you can in theory get 36 to 48 hours. That's the maximum that we've got out of it. So you're looking at charging it every night or every other night if you're a light user. And we mentioned there on the camera has been improved. It's still the same 5 megapixel autofocus sensor there, and you've got the LED flash, and just here's the speaker. The main improvement has been made in video recording. So this handset will now do HD video recording, whereas the original didn't. It does 720p, and we found the quality to be pretty decent. Unfortunately, we've not got the best surroundings to capture an exciting video, but you can see there the quality is pretty decent, and again, as I say, this is in HD, so you can record plenty of video to your 4 gig of storage there and play it back on the screen, which looks pretty decent. Unfortunately, there isn't a HDMI out on the handset for TV, but we believe you'll be able to use micro USB, which is on the bottom, with what's called an MHL cable to get it out to your TV, so that should work fine. Pictures are similar to before, but they do look better thanks to the screen, 5 megapixels, and if we just put it into picture mode here, you can see Samsung's camera suite gives you plenty of options. You can edit your shortcuts and have quick access to various features here, flash on and off, different shooting modes, so you can have smile shot, the camera will recognize somebody smiling in a photo, panorama if you want to do a nice sweeping image across, various other things that let you tweak the camera to take better shots. We found that without a flash in lower light, the handset doesn't take great photos and they end up quite grainy. And when we say lower light, that's not when it's dark, it's just sort of in a room that's not particularly well lit. But if you use the flash and you can alter the exposure as well, you will still end up with decent quality snaps, especially for a handset in this price range. So those are the improvements and the Samsung Galaxy S2. As you've probably gathered by now, it's a marked improvement on the original Galaxy Ace. It is, however, £100 more expensive at around £219, £220 on pay-as-you-go. But if you're looking to get it on a contract, you can get it on all UK networks, we believe, and it's usually as cheap as around £15 to £20 per month with the phone coming free. So it's in the same sort of range as the HTC One V, the BlackBerry Curve 9360, the Sony Xperia U, and the Nokia Lumia 610 and 710. Again, those handsets range in different versions of software. If you're looking for an Android handset around about the £200 mark, this is a great handset to look for, we think. It's got a brilliant screen, it's faster, it's much better. So it's a great option to go for if you're looking at a handset in that range. That's all for this review of the Samsung Galaxy Ace 2. Thank you for watching, and if you want to check out more phone reviews and tips and help guides, you can head over to gadgethelpline.com. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and also our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.